Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're doing another episode of the Tankard of Truth. Meet me back where things might be looking slightly different in today's episode. My gosh, I actually have light. And that is maybe what you can see in my glasses right now, because glasses are rubbish and reflect all forms of light. God damn you glasses. But yeah, I've made a ring light, which now means that we should be getting slightly better quality face cam videos, which is good. At least I say that. I hope it's slightly better. Let me know. Anyway, straight into the questions. I have not done one of these for a little while, mostly because I was sorting out my lighting issues. And to be honest, I didn't want to make a poor quality video. So here we go, the first question from the Tankard of Truth this time. Oh, I didn't show it, did I? I've got to prove that I'm actually using the tankard. I've actually got another tankard. It's like a cow horn, which is pretty cool. Apparently these were actually featured in Game of Thrones, the people who made this. But they had like little cup versions. Pretty damn cool actually. So I've not actually drunk out of that one, kind of because it freaks me out thinking about drinking out of a dead animal's horn. Okay, let's just go with the questions. Probably much better. So the first question is from Carly Karma. Where did the name ParkyGames come from? If I haven't mentioned this before, I think... I swear to God I've answered this question. Well, look, I'll do it again anyway. ParkyGames. Parky is the nickname that I basically got given in high school. It sort of stuck around with a few people. I didn't really tend to use it though, aside from the internet now. Everyone just calls me James, because that's my name. But yeah, that's where the Parky came from. The game side, mostly because I play games, strangely enough. And also I watched Poki Games at the time, and I kind of ripped off his name. You know, everything on the internet is slightly ripped off. What can I say? Shock and horror, everyone. Everything is ripped off, or fake, on the internet. Okay, this one is from the Sacred Chill. If you could teleport anywhere in the world instantly, but every time you do it takes 2 months off of your life, how often would you teleport? Probably not that often. 2 months is quite a substantial amount of time. It'd have to be a pretty, like, you know, good reason for me to go teleporting somewhere if I was going to lose 2 months of my life. I suppose it's sort of like the short-term gain versus the long-term loss kind of thing, isn't it? And I'd rather go for, like, the long-term loss aversion, just because I don't want to die early. Yeah, I think that's pretty much my answer. I'd definitely not use... I'd maybe use it once, if I, like, really had to. If I could teleport into a bank, for example, I'd maybe do that. God, that ring is really distracting on my glasses. I do apologise. I shall have to try and figure out how not to be blind for next time. Right, okay, so the next question from the Tankard of Truth is from the Chatopia. Tell us about your favourite memory from childhood. Oh, well, isn't that lovely? To be honest, I can't really remember that much from my childhood. I'm one of these people where I've blocked out all the memories. No, I'm joking. I actually had a fine childhood. It's more my teenage years where I didn't enjoy myself. But yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. Favourite memory? I remember every Friday night we'd watch Robot Wars, which, if you don't know what that is, then who the hell are you? It's basically like where all these robots fought each other, and they had a load of nerds driving them. In fact, it's actually coming back soon to BBC 2, I think, which I'm really excited for. But yeah, we used to have like a family tradition when we were all together still, where basically we'd have like Chinese on the Friday night, and it used to be like one of those sessions where you'd just like... You'd be allowed to stay up late because it was a Friday night. That was cool when you're young, being able to stay up beyond like 8 o'clock. I mean, this is when I was properly young as well. And yeah, it was just good fun. I enjoyed those evenings. And just birthdays as well, because my birthday is on Halloween. I've always had ridiculous birthdays. Nice, you know, big scary cakes and everyone wearing masks and getting dressed up. In fact, my mum still does that now, even though I'm in my 20s. So good job, Mum, for embarrassing me. But that's fine. Mums are mums, right? Okay, the next question from the Tankard of Truth. Maybe I should do like the Horn of Truth one episode and see how it goes. Although I don't know if I can fit my hand in here. No, I can't. Okay, that's a bit embarrassing. Got a massive hand. You know what they say about men with massive hands? They've got really tiny brains. Carly Karma, another question. Oh my god, this is the Carly Karma episode. What games / books / films are you looking forward to coming out in 2016? Okay, well, it is actually now 2016. I've probably left this far too long. Oh, I suppose there's plenty of time left, actually. What film is coming out that I'm really looking forward to? Is the third Star Trek film coming out this year? If it is, I'm looking forward to that. That looked really good. I enjoyed the first two, probably more than I should have done, seeing as they got quite a bad rating from their viewers. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. What else am I looking forward to? I mean, it's not really a book that's coming out, but I'm looking forward to reading Red Rising, which is like a post-apocalyptic kind of alien-y planet, divided workforce dystopian thing. What a good description. Just run a load of random words together and hopefully they make sense. That's basically what I do all the time. Okay, and what other games? What games am I looking forward to this year? To be honest, I'm not so knowledgeable about what games are coming out this year. Mostly because I am stuck inside like a hermit writing my dissertation for university, which is going to be over in about 2 months' time. So thank God for that, because I can't stand it anymore. Please get me out. I do actually have a job lined up for afterwards, so I'm going to be not sitting around. I will have about 2 weeks or so between my graduation and going to work, where I'm going to pump videos out for you guys, because basically I haven't had a lot of time recently, which you might have noticed from like the slightly weird schedule of things. But I'm going to try and get some more stuff out for you. Maybe I should move this light. It's like every time I look at the camera I've got like evil devil eyes. Crazy. Okay, can you tell I'm excited by the introduction of this new lighting rig? Cool stuff. Alright, let's get another question going. This one, it feels like a big one again. This one is from Joseph Makita. I've noticed you occasionally play indie horror games. Do you enjoy playing these horror games? I do and I don't. I think that's probably the easiest question to answer. Yes and no. I think I do enjoy them just because I don't tend to play horror games very often on my channel, or at all for that matter. I think the last proper horror game, if you count it as a horror game, that I played was Dead Space 2 quite a while ago. But yeah, aside from that, not really. There was that 1000 Room one, wasn't there, whatever it's called, like Spooky's House of Jump Scares that I did a little while ago. That was good. Although it did freak me out, and the problem is if I record these things for my channel, I will come across like a bit of a screamy bitch, which is not me putting it on, it's because I genuinely am a screamy bitch. So, there you are. Maybe I'll do some more on the channel at some point in the future. Maybe if you suggest some good indie ones I could do, then I could do it. It's really up to you. Leave a comment below if you've got a horrific one that you want to put me through. Might be a fun Parky Shorts, right? Okay, so let's go for one more question. I think this is probably going to be one of the last ones, because I just want to mention something else at the end of the video. Ooh, spooky. Okay, this one is from The Cat Is On Fire. You have a fantastic name, by the way. What is your favourite type of tea? Have I not done... I swear to God I've done this already. Okay, we're going to do it again. Because I'm British, we need to talk about tea all the time. That is exactly what our nation is founded on. Actually, if it wasn't for India, we probably wouldn't have as much tea as we did, so good job for taking over India hundreds of years ago. Anyway, what was that about? So yeah, my favourite type of tea, I really like just plain black. Well, not plain black, just black tea with 1.5 sugars, because I use like these special sweetener things which aren't bad for you. Because, yeah, I'm a weirdo. And also, lots of milk. Not too much, though, because I can't stand it if tea is too milky. Tea talk with Parky again. Okay, I think that's going to be all the questions that we're going to do today. There are a couple of things that I want to update you guys on. Most notably, Tankard of Truth. I would like to start doing more of it now, if I can, when... Well, now I've got the light, it doesn't matter when I do it. I couldn't used to do it in the evening because it was even darker down here than it was during the daytime. But yeah, that's not a problem. It's also going to mean that I'm going to do a lot more videos with face cam, I should think, which is a good thing if you like face cam. Eventually I'm also thinking about getting, this is like a bit of a background, like behind the scenes video, isn't it? I'm also thinking of getting like a green screen behind me to get rid of all this horrible background so you don't have to look at the tube map and Dalek poster. Maybe I'll keep Santa in it. We'll have like a little Santa body shape cut out of the green rag in the background so you can still see him. Maybe. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing that sort of thing. I think I just need to start spending a bit more time with the YouTube stuff again. I used to do it a lot more and try and experiment with new things a lot more. And I think that's what I'm going to try and start doing on the channel as well. I don't know what that's going to entail, But we're going to find out, because I don't want to promise anything and then not actually do it, because that's rubbish for you guys. And also, if you're a fan of this ugly mug and my voice for some reason, and watching me ramble about tea and stuff, and also the background, like sort of behind the scenes things for the videos on my channel, then you can follow me on Facebook, where I sort of do regular updates. That's a good place. And also another place where you can follow pretty much everything to do with my channel and all of my social media is going to my website, which I've created, ParkyStan.com. There'll be a link in the description of the video. Go and check it out. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. It's in early stages of development still. It is still available there for you. There's some information about my YouTube channel, where I came from, about me, if you're interested, and about my setup for recording videos and stuff. So yeah, if you're into that sort of stuff, then go and check that out. Also, I'd really appreciate if you could leave suggestions as to things that you'd like to see in the future on the website. Maybe things that can draw you guys back there regularly. That might be good. Some sort of special content, perhaps. But that seems like a good place to leave today's episode. If you enjoyed my rambling and want to follow more of this, then please feel free to subscribe and also leave a comment with your question for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, awkward, goodbye. Awkward.